Hey, we did it. 31-month low for NFT sales. Look, I'm joking about it because it's not really the biggest deal, so have a little bit of fun with it. Let's talk about the market. Let's talk about news. And real quick note, I'm going to start doing a weekly show in addition to these daily shows. The weekly show is going to dive into the weekly data from CryptoSlam, so follow CryptoSlam on Twitter, on X, whatever you call it now. Okay, your Forkast 500, we're down 0.24%. I need to show you this because influencers all around the NFT space are talking about floor prices going up and are we back? But look, floor prices are up in most of the biggest collections here. So yeah, they're not wrong, but this is mostly engagement farming. Again, the Forkast 500 shows us down for the month over 12%. Most of that, in fact, over 10% of that coming right around OpenSea's announcement of not supporting royalties. So don't get caught up in the narrative that's out there that we're bouncing back in any meaningful way. We're definitely not, and we're going much lower. Daily global sales yesterday finished at 12.6 million, transactions at 265,000. We closed out August with $395 million in global sales. That's across blockchains. Since the beginning of 2021, only January was lower. And it's not even a great comparison comparing now to January. The number of participants in this market versus then, you can't even compare it. January, look, you had 27,000 sellers, 32,000 buyers. In August here, we had 800,000 sellers, 666,000 buyers. Completely different market, but you can see in like March, April, May, we ramped up into the hundreds of thousands in sellers. If we don't even factor in January, we could say that August was the lowest sales we've ever seen in the modern NFT market. And again, we are definitely going lower the next couple months here. Quick look at the top 10 collections D market. So Rare, Gods Unchained, Mutant Ape Yacht Club, CryptoPunks, Bored Ape Yacht Club, DeGods, DraftKings, the Captains, who reached as high as 5 yesterday. They announced some details on their meme token, and Play NFT at the 10 spot. Winds of Yawanawa up at 14, still selling really well. Rare Pepe #1 sold for $93,000. There's only 100 of these cards. These are Bitcoin NFTs over on a layer 2 on Bitcoin called Counterparty. These are some of the most OG original NFTs. This was the start of collectibles really on the blockchain. 93,000 for a true grail like this, I actually think is kind of low. These were selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bull market in 2021. So Rare saw a $56,000 sale. That's a Lionel Messi fantasy soccer card. Man, people are still paying big bucks for certain NFTs. We did have some news across the NFT space. Donald Trump recently scheduled his Zoom call. It was a prize for his Donald Trump collectible cards NFT collection. Well, he now scheduled the gala dinner that's going to take place at his home at Mar-a-Lago. This is coming on November 13th. But when do you ever have the chance to go meet a former president, especially one that's historic like this? And we actually saw a couple sell in the past 24 hours for 1 ETH. I think they could go a little higher than that. I would imagine maybe 3, 4, 5 grand for a gala dinner ticket. Next, we have Adidas bringing a new art residency program called, wait for it, Residency by Adidas, partnering with artists to release digital art along with physicals. Their first 2 collabs coming from Monkey Moto and Dear Nostalgia, and these arrive as a limited 100 edition NFT along with an open edition NFT. No cap on those. These actually come with a sweatshirt or hoodie too. So Adidas still here in Web3, still playing. Sam Spratt had 2 big moments yesterday. The first being 3 new NFTs being delivered to 3 rare pass holders. All 3 are characters in his monument game: Nephidite, Wheelweaver, and Hadassah. Well, they went to rare pass holder number 11, 46, and 122. Really gorgeous characters. How cool to have a piece of the lore yourself. And second, you know, the monument game involved players making observations on the artwork, leaving their stamp, becoming part of the lore. The Council of Lucy, that is the Skull of Lucy NFT holders, voted on their favorite observations, on their favorite comments. What furthered the art the most? And they picked 3 players to win the 3 remaining Skull of Lucy NFTs. So you have Ben Scar, Gary Simpson, and Summer Wagner, all as the new Skull of Lucy owners, all now on the Council of Lucy. But Gary here. All right, Gary didn't actually make the observation himself. He didn't participate in the game. In fact, he bought his player token on the secondary market after the monument game was over, and luck or fate or fortune was on his side. The previous owner who left the observation was voted as a winner. Well, the holder of the NFT wins, so Gary held the NFT. Gary won the Skull of Lucy without even participating in the monument game. Now he's a part of the lore, and in a way, it just makes the whole story better. It's so on brand for NFTs. So again, a reminder, I'll be doing these weekly in-depth deep dives into the NFT market with the data. Still though, I'll be back daily, including tomorrow, with the latest market updates, with the latest happenings in the NFT space. And remember, if it's happening in NFTs, I'm bringing you inside. Until the next time, I'll see you.